Group 5, and the topic that we will discuss is about teaching the comprehension skills. So before I proceed, let me introduce myself. My name is Gerald G. Hipaya from BEd 302. So, teaching the comprehension skills, the word comprehension comes from the Latin comprehend, which means to sieve or to conceive. So comprehension means the act or capacity of understanding. In a general sense, comprehension encompasses all the reading skills. It begins with word, perception, recognition, and understanding, and makes use of study of location, research, and skills. So comprehension is the means by which appreciation skills are gained. So why reading skills are important? For improvement in academic progress. So without reading and comprehension skills, children will struggle to grow academically, as reading is the foundation to all academic subject. So it is very essential to teach the comprehension skills because it can help the students become better at their monitoring their comprehension. Additionally, be aware of what they do understand and identify what they do not understand. So let's talk about the activating. So when we say activating, it is the priming the cognitive pump in order to recall relevant prior knowledge and experiences from long-term memory in order to extract and construct meaning from the text. So next is inferring. So when we say inferring, bringing together what is spoken or written in the text, what is unspoken or unwritten in the text, and what is already known by the reader in order to extract and construct meaning from the text. So next is searching, selecting. So in searching, selecting, it is a variety of sources in order to select appropriate information to answer questions, define words and terms, clarify misunderstanding, to solve problems, or to gather informations. So, in summarizing, restating the meaning of a text in one own words, different words from those used in the original text. Next is visual organizing. So visual organizing, it refers to our ability to create pictures in our heads based on text we read or words we hear. So it is one of many skills that makes reading comprehension possible. So this method is an ideal strategy to teach the young learners who are having trouble reading. The next one is the monitoring and clarifying. So in this monitoring clarifying, it talks about the thinking about how and what one is reading, both during and after the act of reading for purposes of determining if one is comprehending the text combined with the ability to clarify and fix up any mix-ups. So the last one is the questioning. It is engaging in learning dialogues with text, authors, peers, and teachers through self-questioning, questions, generation, and questions answering. Another is questioning is a strategy that readers use to engage with the text. Questioning techniques help the reader to clarify and comprehend what he or she is reading. Struggling readers tend not to ask questions of themselves or the text as they read. So these cognitive strategies develop develop the learners their thinking skills that will make them strategic, flexible flexible learners. So people use such strategies all the time. So like writing a note to remember an important fact. So thus strategies become a power tools with greater flexibility. That's all.
Hello, good day everyone. I am Maria Michaela G. Rivera and I will be discussing the continuation of the report of Miss Gerald Hipaya. So first, I want to apologize for not showing my face because I am not feeling well. I have a runny nose. I'm experiencing runny nose. That's why. So let us now begin our report. So as what Miss Gerald Hipaya said, our topic is all about teaching the comprehension skills. So, comprehension refers to your ability to understand something or your actual understanding of something. So, teaching comprehension skills is needed for learners to become successful readers. While it is important to teach them to all emergent readers, it is extremely important to teach them explicitly to English language learners and struggling readers. So, teaching comprehension skills when it comes to reading, first they should analyze the text plot. Is there a problem, a hypothesis? What is the problem or what is the hypothesis? How did it happen? Why? Who is doing it? How will they solve the problem? Second, monitor comprehension. Ask yourself if what you are reading makes sense. If it does not make sense, reread it. Use illustrations and other graphics to help you. Next, so we have to generate questions. So we have to ask questions about what you just read. The when, who, what, where, why, and how. We also need to visualize. So in visualize, we have to create pictures in your mind about what you are reading. Use the text and your own knowledge about the topic to visualize the text. Retell. So here we have to give lots of details about what you read. The setting, the characters, and the sequence of the events. We need also to summarize. So in summarize, we have to tell your own words the most important parts of what you read. Text structure. So information is organized in a way that readers can understand and learn from the reading. So in text structure, we have to compare and contrast, describe, and the cause and effect. Lastly, the author's purpose. Is it for informing, for persuading, or for entertaining? So I have here a 7 steps to success for students in terms of reading comprehension. So first, the teacher need to introduce the strategy. Second, The teacher needs to define and explain it, model it. Fourth, do it with your own students. Fifth, ask them to use the strategy with a partner or in a small group. 6. Ask them to use the strategy on their own. 7. Repeat their steps as often as needed. As you can see, those things that I had mentioned a while ago are the metacognitive strategies and skills that all learners need to master in order for them to become successful readers. Although we all know that many children can read, but the act of reading and the act of comprehending what you read are two different things. So reading requires the fluent parsing and blending various phonetic sounds to create words, while reading comprehension, on the other hand, involves thinking about the words that were just read and deriving a meaning for just those words in the text as a whole. In simpler terms, reading comprehension is the ability to read, to understand, to process, and to recall what was just read. Well, without proper comprehension skills, students lack the ability to understand what they read. The point of reading isn't to make sounds in your brain or out loud, but rather to understand important lessons, stories, and arguments. Through the act of writing, our ancestors have recorded important knowledge that we can understand simply by reading. By understanding what we read, we pick up important information, understand scientific theories, past opinions, and new frontiers. So, for more better understanding, listen to the next reporter. Again, I am Maria Micaela G. Rivera. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Gina Lim G. Hipanaw, and my topic is about there are four main factors that affect a reader's comprehension. Number one, prior knowledge. This is the knowledge or experience the readers has. It includes what he has read about the subject and the particular special vocabulary he knows about the particular subject. And number two is about interest and the subject. When a reader is interested in a subject, he will give his undivided attention to it while reading. And number three, purpose in reading. A reader who moves study a certain chapter or unit in his textbook will exert extra effort because he wants to pass a test. And number four, ability to decode. A reader who can attack new words with facility will be better able to concentrate on getting the meaning of the reading selection.